Okay, happy Thursday. And this, of course, is more Total Warhammer 3 with High Queen Khalida in the not the Imperial, the Immortal Empires campaign stuff. How far are we in? We are currently 106 turns into this playthrough. We're doing fairly well, I think. Looking at the map right here, the beige area, that's all the land territory we control. We're with the Lizardmen, who are basically out of the fight for the most part. They're the little blue, the darker blue sections over on the left-hand side. And then we're also at war with the Elves, Lore Masters, Techless and Friends is who they really are. We're with them. We haven't really done a whole lot to them. And we're also at war with, Tzeentch down here in the south. I thought they were coming up this way. That's Tomb Kings now. So our friend Kemri is doing their job. I think they're pushing back to Tzeentch here. Playing the tutorial. You are doing the fun stuff. Yeah, it's okay. Glory Girl, welcome to the stream. Can never get a Khalida campaign going. You have to understand what her situation is. Trust me, when I first started playing her in the Immortal Empires, it took me a number of tries to get a handle on what needs to be done. It's not the best spot to be starting in because of all the potential bad guys. But if you can keep things under control and be aggressive against the right factions, you should be okay. But again, it takes some practice to get used to the situation. So anyway, as you can see, this is all our territory. We got a number of armies out there.
Land of the dead.
King for Horn, this is one of our Tomb Kings. You see, I think he's just a regular Tomb King. I don't think he's a, what do they call him? Not legendary. There's legendary lords, there's the dynasty Tomb Kings, and then there's a regular Tomb King. What's the difference between a regular Tomb King and a dynasty? The dynasty ones, I think, have more special stuff. Not huge amounts, but that make them a little bit more distinctive from the regulars. And basically, it's to encourage you to grab them. They're basically grab them up here at the top of your dynasties when you open them up. And we still need to... We got you. We're missing this guy, Alcazar. Not a rush to get there because I don't think... Can we get any more armies? I don't think we can. I think we're full up on armies at the moment.
Find my harem.
Good Lord. Yeah, see. So Dynasty Tomb Kings and Tomb Kings was all grayed out, which means we are at max armies at the moment. Tomb Kings work a little bit different than everybody else. Basically, everybody else is... for the most part, you can recruit as many armies as you can afford. Tomb Kings are a little different because they don't pay upkeep on their troops. So if there was no limitation to how many armies they could recruit or start up, they'd be everywhere. They'd be like friggin' cockroaches. They'd be everywhere. So they're limited to how many armies they can have at a time. Primarily, it's based on how many dynasties. There's 6 dynasties. So you start with, your base army, and then if you want another one, you have to go through your dynasty research stuff, so you get 6 armies that way. But there's also another way to get more armies through your mortuary cults, specifically dynastic legends and a new dynasty. So army capacity +1. If you get the necessary resources here, you can unlock more armies this way too, which I think we've done at least once, possibly twice, because I'm not even sure how many armies we have anymore. And these are basically your units of renown. That's how you open up a lot of these. Some of them, not all of them. So, yeah. So how many armies do we have? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. You are not a king. So 5, 6, 7. So we're up to 7 armies. In reality, we should only be at 5, I think. So yeah. So we've done a couple of things. So again, you tons of units, and yeah. So that's where we are that way. Again, this is where the Lizardmen are, Krokgar specifically, not all Lizardmen, just Krokgar. So he's down to his last 2 territories. Camry might be helping us out here. I don't know where you're going. Cetra the Imperishable. I don't know what the little blue line is supposed to be for. Is he going all the way down there? Maybe? I don't know. There's Krokgar. He was hurting pretty bad not too long ago. He's making recoveries here. Gonna try to build up some more armies. We've got 2 up here, and then we've got 2 down here. They're gonna be coming to the north. Basically, gonna try to squish them. So Khalida. Oh, I guess I should say plan for the day.
We must rebuild.
Today's goal, of course, is to squish the Lizardmen completely, and then work on this tech list down here. He's over there too, but work on them and beat up on Tzeentch as well. So we basically would control the major portion of this part of the world, and we are allied with Camry, so we don't have to worry about him so much. But we can't confederate him. Not sure why, but we can't. I'm guessing that's a Tomb King thing. I can't remember. I haven't played them in quite a while, so I can't remember if they can confederate or not. Doesn't look like they can. At least I can't confederate with Camry. So, but we did pick up Katep. I forget, how did we pick him up? He's a legendary lord, so he's one of the Tomb Kings you can start, you know, a starting Tomb King. So how did we pick him up? I don't remember. It just happened last week or so, but I don't remember exactly what the situation was with him. I think we confederated him. But for some reason, Camry we can't. Maybe it's a Cetra thing. Cetra doesn't serve. Therefore, he never gets tips. So, yeah. Anyway. This army is just currently getting bigger. And Katep is the only spellcasting... No, yeah, maybe he's not the only spellcasting Tomb King, but he's the big one, I think.
For the mortuary cult.
Yeah, we picked him up, so some of his skills are things. Reanimate. This is a leadership +6. Affects all allies in range. Lasts for 14 seconds, so just increases leadership so people, they don't crumble so much. Not sure why he picked that one up. I'm not sure how he picked that one up if he was supposed to go this way first. Because that's what the arrows usually mean. You have to pick up that one first. So maybe he started with it? I don't know. I'm not too familiar with his play style, how he works. I don't think I've ever played him before. Oh, he even gets a casket of souls as his mount if he gets that high. God of Earth. So again, he came this way for us. I did not make these choices for him. For the most part. So. But he's fine. Again, spellcaster. So what's this one? This is... So that's a buff for 1 unit, friendly. And another buff for 1 unit. Physical resistance. That Reanimator. So leadership aura size plus 15%. Perfect vigor. The following units will receive bonuses from this skill. So melee and archers and stuff. Sandstorm. Sandstorm is huge randomly moving area effect, good against armor, so damaging thing. You should have that already. We need to work on him a little bit. And right now he's walking around a chariot. The AI always makes interesting choices when building characters. I mean, this stuff down here isn't bad. It's making his troops stronger. I don't have an issue with this, but it's some of the decisions up here. Restless Dead. This is his passive ability. This is basically a heal. Every time he casts a spell, his troops get healed. Enabled if leadership is higher than broken casting. Which it usually is. So all effects in range, which is the entire map. So I don't know why you don't pick this one up as in... I mean, it's here and then everything else. Because this is pretty much a big deal during combat because it's basically a free heal every time you cast a spell. For all your troops that are damaged. So, anyway, that's him. For the most part. And currently situated here.
The day of awakening, bathed in Shayesh. Legions arise.
Okay, so Lich Priest of Light, Lich Priest of Shadows, and then the Prince. Two spellcasters isn't bad. I'm recruiting at this city because the city's got a nice little bonus thing onto it that Slaanesh was gracious enough to put this in the city, that as long as we keep that building there, we pick up extra experience for any units sitting in the region. By extra experience, it's what, 100 per regular unit and 200 per hero. It's not too bad. Some more tomb guards. I don't have any archers yet. Should probably get some of these. Got tons of archers. We're already using 21 of 68. Got lots of shop tea. Where should we get these guys? We have room for 6 more units. I'm gonna go. War Sphinx is still available, but I'm gonna give him a little bit of artillery here, and then a little bit more infantry, and that's gonna fill up the army. So he's got 2 healers basically with the priests, and the Tomb Prince is helping with experience. So this is a weaker army overall, but not too horribly, because the Tomb Guards are decent units. These guys are good for taking down, you know, the large, because of the spears and stuff. Halberds, sorry. And these are just regular infantry. But again, better than average. Of course, these Shopti, they're infantry killers, and then the bowmen are essentially artillery. Short range, but still artillery. Okay, so that's you. King Fahal. So we are basically just ready to take this city, it looks like.
My will be done.
So, horses, a lot of infantry.
Servants.
Oh, this is the chariot army. So,
Address me as your highness.
do we want to attack the city with? I guess it doesn't really matter.
King of greatest dynasty.
Taco, welcome back. I like undead better than dwarves. Dwarves are overpowered, at least unless they've tweaked them. Dwarves are really strong. Just to be clear, dwarves are really strong, and they're kind of easy to play. So that's why I don't play them too often. I've played enough of them that I understand that they're strong. They're very strong. They're good early game, they're good mid, and they're good late. They're just a very strong faction in general. Depending on where they start, but most of them start in decent areas.
Shutterville.
So, circle.
Arise, my legions. Rise. Agreed. This is my order.
So,
To battle for the Creator God.
so decisive victory. We're not even going to worry about loading this up because it'll take me longer to get the armies up and running than it will to fight, if we still do a regular fight. So we're going to auto-resolve this one and go, yay, look, we won. We lost 41 units. Crappy loot. Sack it? Yeah, sure, why not?
Treasures are mine.
So sack that for a little bit extra money.
Find my harem. My will be done.
And then occupy.
My new city.
It's his new city that we took together. Okay, so
Victory.
Bulgar. So get that repaired. I'll take the money and movement bonus there. Oh, the other two are owned by Khemri. So if I was really nice to Khemri, I'd give this city to him so he can have the complete province. It's probably not a bad thing to do. Because I don't really need it. Acropolis, that's this thing. Restored in the cathedral. Yeah, we get those in all the capitals. Partial aces. That's just income, control, and growth. Avenue of Monuments, more income. Oh no, that's the regular thing there. Restored War Sphinx statue. Am I killing? I'm killing Lizardmen at the moment. Trying to decide if I really want to keep this, though. I mean, there's no reason not to. It's just that it's so far away from everything. For us. If I could get Khemri to join... If I can get Khemri to...
I agree. What trade
Confederate.
would you offer the great king of
Join
Nehekara?
war, declare war, trade settlement. Payments. So there's no confederating with him. Now we could do trade settlements with him. I'll give him give that one to him. Give this one to him, sorry. Bagar. Give him that one. In exchange for... Something to exchange there. Yeah, he doesn't really control any territory that we would want. Yeah, there's nothing that we really want to trade with him. So we'll just hold on to it for now then. Make some money off of it for a while.
The goddess wills it.
Okay. So, bad guy elves.
Forget it.
Now, Krokar's got to make a decision. Does he want to go get that, or is he going to sit there and wait for us to come get him? He has souls? Who has souls? Nobody has souls in this game.
It's inevitable.
So our little necrotect. He is immortal, so he can't die. Jar production. Boost income. Create action. Income is modified by an additional 2%. But it's an action. I'm not sure how that works. I've never really used that before. Make him a better fighter. So melee and weapon strength. Melee stuff. Not really defense stuff. Battle master. That needs to line up. King Wackif. The Tomb King. So hit points and fire resistance. Casualties captured post battle loot stuff. Soul Reaper, that's a heal. Make him better at combat or better at looting troops. What's his army look like? It's a lot of Tomb Kings. Or sorry, Tomb Guards.
I alone shall restore Nehekara.
Let's make his troops better.
Land of the dead.
So, armor for warriors, tomb guards, those guys. So, yes. What else? And Necrotect. So this is a heal for constructs, so that's your main job. Prince, you are level 22, so you have immortality. It's got your Desert Strike. There's training maxed out. It's all done up here. Get more defense to match his offense. Yeah, sure. A little bit harder to hit in melee. Okay, I'm done there. So Khalida. Still recovering a little bit.
Take me to my sarcophagus.
But we can move all the way up to this bridge and we'd still be healing, so... What's your friend here? How are they doing? So Vukruz is in good shape. Even as all his little constructs following him around. So, we'll do. So this is our standard strategy. We have the bait.
Commands. Move, Holebaras.
And then we have the ambusher, who she's good at. Are you always in good shape? Usually. Your army does pretty well. I mean, you got one beat up archer, it's no big deal. But even then, he's not really beat up. Because I'm out of tea. Yes, the tea. Everybody sees you drinking tea and go, oh, let's go beat up that guy. He's a wimp. He's always drinking his tea. If he was a real man, he'd be drinking coffee. Keep in mind, I don't drink tea or coffee. I drink water. So, yes, this is the trick. So we have Vukruz out here sitting by the bridge, drinking his tea. Going, hey, you guys want some tea? Talking to Kronkar over there. Kronkar's going, sure, I'll take some tea. And then Khalida jumps out of the woods and go, haha, nobody gets tea when I'm around. So. So, that's that. This guy. So you're full army, you got all your stuff. What are we doing over here? Oh, that's right. We were concerned about Tzeentch and the Elves coming up this side of the coastline. So that's why we're building up our armies here. But you look like you're ready to go.
A bold strategy.
Got some chariots. Got a arrow titan. A couple of Ashantis. Got a casket of souls and a skull catapult. Hey, Fred, welcome back. What did we come here for? There was another army around here of ours, I thought. Thought we had two. Maybe it was this guy. Oh, I think it was this guy who was moving down the coastline. Because he's not... He's only level 12.
Find my harem.
Can use armor. So, Mortuary Cult. This is, keep in mind that the Tomb Kings are a DLC. And when they came out with this mechanic where they could make their own magic items, basically, as long as they had the resources to do it. And it was such a good idea that when they redid the dwarves, they gave dwarves basically the same mechanic. Just called it something different with different, stuff to collect. But it's the same general idea. Because it's a cool idea being able to make your own stuff based on what you have. In this case, so armor of ages. So it's not great armor, but it's not horrible either. So we're gonna craft this. We're going to give it to King Reprefus here. Because he's okay on weapons and enchanted items. Potions. Base weapon damage and armor piercing, or toughness, armor and melee defense, or speed. Kill him faster.
My glory. You dare.
Of course I dare. Who else is going to dare? So I get his armor. And he gets this nice little potion of strength, so he can smack stuff better. No ancillaries for you. Yeah, this guy hasn't really done a whole lot. He's kind of new to our organization, so... Yeah. Okay, so... Yeah, his initial plan was to go down the coastline and kill some of the stuff in the water. The little encounters that are here. That, of course, are not here anymore. Go all the way down for that one. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Address me as your highness.
So, Necropolis Knights, these are basically construct cavalry units. Some horse archers, 4 scorpions, and then more stalkers are basically the same thing. They're construct horsemen, basically. Did he have his onboarding session yet? I don't know. I think so.
On your knees.
Yes. Okay, so we want you to go into the water.
We never tire.
Because he's only level 7, so he could use experience. And his troops don't have the best experience, but they're fine. So we're going to go this way.
We move when I'm ready. Power in unlife.
So we can either wait for that second army to get down here, or we can keep... There's no reason for us not to move because there's no bad guys in this area. So we'd be a little proactive. Get all the way down here. The other army can catch up with us.
Submit.
Because there's nothing in the water here to keep us occupied. That we can see. So.
Legions march.
Go.
I agree.
Chariot stuff. Oh, look at all the upgrades. How much money do I have? I got 49,000. So this gives us more carrion, what we don't use. Control in adjacent provinces, and corruption reduction. So get that going. This helps with the growth and corruption reduction. And healing to armies that are in the area. And then what else do we want to build here? Do we want more tomb guards, or do we want more artillery? So this is on the front lines. So, sort of the front lines at least. Elves over there. But that's not armies, they're heroes, so no worries there. That's right, Khalida and friends are gonna take out Krokgar and these elves over here. That's their job. And those guys will be coming down and helping out. So, so what do you want to build here then? I wish it would tell you what your current limits are for units here. I know that's not going to happen, but I wish it did. Because number of units being built, or that can be built by Tomb Kings is dependent on how many appropriate buildings they have. So in this case, the more of these buildings we have, the more Ushabti we can have. And same thing for Scorpions and all these other troops too, except for, was it the Skeleton Swordsmen and Skeleton and Spearmen? We got unlimited of those guys because they suck a lot. Even buffed, they suck a lot. So I think this question is, do we want more chariots along with catapults up there? We don't really use a lot of catapults. Probably should, but chariots. More horsemen. Yeah, let's do more horsemen. Okay, that's our turn. Let's check our diplomacy options here.
I stand defiant.
So nobody wants a non-aggression pact for now. That's fine. Trade agreements. Nobody wants to trade with us for whatever reasons. Not sure why. Distance and that kind of thing. Military access.
Rights.
Don't care there. Defensive alliance. Don't care. Military alliance. Nobody. Become a vassal. So none of these guys want to be my vassal. And then a peace treaty. Krokgar has been trying to get us to go do peace for I don't know how many turns now because we're kicking the crap out of them. And I'm surprised that the elves haven't come to us. They're in not good shape either. The green bar represents our strength relative to theirs. And Tzeentch, same deal. But again, I'm surprised the elves haven't approached us for a peace deal. What's the reason? Yeah, low success chance, but why? Anyway. Okay, so that would be our turn. Look, 73 factions left. Did he have his board? No, we already said that, didn't we? I'm tired. I need more sleep in my life. Ambush foiled. Oh no. Krokgar and friends saw us, or hero found us maybe. Dynasty research. So proclamation of the 6th dynasty. So construction cost reduction for construct recruitment buildings. Local recruitment capacity +1 all provinces. Winds of magic power reserve capacity +5 all armies. So that would be here. So that was this is what we just got. Patronage of the 6th dynasty. So unit capacity +1 for Ushabtis. Both normal and great bows. +1 capacity for necrosphinxes and +1 for Chimerian war sphinxes. It's 500 jars. How many jars do we have? We have 761. These. So melee attack and defense, melee attack, defense, weapon strength, and reload time reduction. So Ushabti buffs, Necrosphinx buffs, and this one is the War Sphinx buffs. We're good on those numbers right now, so we're going to work on making them better. Gives more room for princes, priest, and necrotect. But anyway, 2 turns on that.
Arise, legions.
So you guys look healthy. Okay, well, let's move down this way then.
What?
Because these are Cult of Sigmar. That's our situation with the Cult of Sigmar. It's Empire, right? Yeah, Cult of Sigmar.
Knowledge is power.
They don't like me. They don't like Tomb Kings. Plain and simple, they just don't like Tomb Kings. They're friendly with the Lizardmen and the Elves, but not the Tomb Kings, because, you know, stupid humans. Black Pyramid looks very nice. Pyramid. The Black Pyramid of Nagash. Nagash, whatever. Someday, they're supposed to be adding Nagash to the game. That's going to be interesting. Because they made that announcement, what, a couple of months ago? That's going to be interesting. Debating what I want to do here is... Because... Cultist Sigmar. Wait a minute, I already said I don't care if I lose this territory. This isn't part of my grand scheme, so... We can take these guys and move down this way. And if Sigmar wants to get aggressive, or Cultist Sigmar wants to get aggressive, let him. It's no big deal.
Legions move!
Big kitty. Big stone kitty. So, what are we looking at for? Oh, can't ambush. Move too far.
Land of the dead.
Channeling? You don't get any spellcasters. What's the point of channeling?
Unliving curse.
Oh, we're lacking in heroes on these two armies. That's okay. They'll be fine.
Answer your queen.
So, his range. So we're technically in range of Krokgar and friends, but they're outside of his range. So, even then we could squeeze them up right through this spot here, and he won't be able to attack him and move at the same time. Yeah, he won't be able to move and attack him, because it's just a little too far. So, yeah, while we're in range of attacking him, he's trying to build up his armies. But it's okay. So,
My will be done.
Bow.
you bow. Ambush.
Under the suns, Libaris shall rise again.
That's it? That can't be right. I say, yeah, these guys are on auto move, so that's why that didn't happen.
Stride to greatness.
Okay, so there, he's gonna go do that fight eventually. Up here, we're still recruiting, picking up some extra experience in the process. So we're good there. Sit in the temple. Could cause trouble coming out this way. And go sit in the temple for now.
Throne ready.
No, it's not.
I reign.
Okay. Number of active missions. Set a war coordination target for an allied faction. Sure, why not? We should probably get that out of the way. So, Camry.
My will. Approach the great king of Nehekara. I may be merciful.
Attack. Here. Target is not a shared enemy. Really? He's not at war with Lizardmen. Wow. Fine. What's the actual mission supposed to be? Set a war coordination target for an allied faction. So we can just tell them to defend this city, and that should be good enough, I would think.
Very well.
Defend Khalida. That'll be fine, right? There's our little reward. Okay. I don't know how long that mission's been sitting there, but... Lore Masters. What's this? We can't win this fight, so I'm just going to auto-resolve it and let it go. Where is this? That far. This is why we want to crush the Lizardmen up here. And take that city from the Elves so we can, you know, focus on this kind of stuff. Another foiled ambush. 2 princes wounded. Oh, some jerk there. Outgained. So, Katep now is right on a casket of souls. This is, oh yeah, this city. We don't care about that really too much. Stupid Elves. Bugging me for no reason.
That is wise.
So our prince that was in part of this Khalida's army is wounded now.
Cetra does not serve.
Cetra's right there. See, he's moved away from the city, so he's not defended by the city garrison anymore. Question is, are these guys good enough to take him?
Yes, it is done.
These crappy skeletons here. Great chariots, though.
Unliving, march! Now we go! Greatness comes. Kill these wretches!
You got moved. I can still run away. Chicken. Chicken, chicken, chicken.
Priest king of greatest dynasty.
An ambush.
Move, but not yet.
Wow. Push him away. So, you want to attack them. They're too strong for him.
Tomb King.
See, his army is stronger than that army.
Find my harem.
And it's more balanced against this one. So, we definitely have the advantage with the two armies together. We're looking at the little red and green bar in the pop-up window. Green is us, red is him. So, now, this city is now open. So, Krakgar, not the smartest. Yes, we know this city's open, but there's no real threat. He can't get there. Not one turn, at least.
The Asp. Attack!
Batter ram, 2 towers just for fun, and then continue siege.
Vengeance!
Petra watches. I deign to move.
Strike at the...
So, decisive victory. Yeah, we'll just take this now. Just say auto-resolve it and go on with our lives.
Kill for Asa!
Yeah, a little beat up. A little beat up. Sack for 8 grand. Of course we will. So income from post-battle loot is plus 5%. Campaign movement range plus 10% for the Taskmaster there.
I alone shall restore Nehekar.
Oh, now it can be a real douchebag and activate our sands
I alone shall
that make it so that
restore
he stay.
Nehekar.
Oh, he's already doing affliction here. Suffering from attrition because he has no more towns left. He's got no more region. He's got no more territory, so he's dying slowly but surely.
My will be done.
Guys, enter sand here.
High Queen Khalida.
So we're good. And garrison-wise, this garrison for the town is going to be not spectacular. They're all beat up, but still more than what he has to deal with or work with. So we're good. Oh, you gotta repair this. This poor town's been changed hands too many times. That's why it's so low level. I think that's the reason why. But we're okay with that. Okay. I think I just screwed up somewhere. Skill points. Mr. Lich Priest of Nehekara. So you're already up here. Is which one is this one? This is a nice debuff, melee attack and defense. All allies in range. So make it stronger. Make it cheaper. Necrotect. What level is he? 23. So we're into bonus levels here at this point. So Tomb Strike, make him a little bit better at offense. Another Necrotect. You are only level 11. What's your army look like? So Shopties and Scorpions. Oh, we got the Hero Titan too. Oh, no, that's right. So capacity, capacity, and capacity. Make them move faster. Let's go faster first. Katep. How did you level up? You didn't do anything. Oh, now we get to go through all this stuff and see what's going to be actually useful. So, go through the top line first. Witness to the Golden Age. So, research rate plus 10. Construction cost reduction minus 5% for all buildings, all provinces. Ceremonial bandages, sorry, so it's missile resistance 15%. Soul binding. Recruit ranks for that stuff, resistance for that stuff, and attributes for that stuff. Sandstorm. So this is a spell. Damaging spell. Steed reanimation. So for horses, leadership and melee attacks. Tomb Protector. Enter formed attack for Tomb Guard units. All armies. Formation attack. The unit will try to stay in formation when in melee. Melee defense will be slightly increased. But that's all armies. That's a pretty decent buff. The Lich Lord. Hero capacity plus 2 for Lich Priests. And hero recruit rank plus 3 for Lich Priests. More Lich Priests. Can you always use more priests? The Grand Hierophant. Whatever. Cooldown for Lord Nakara spells, all characters. It's a magic power reserve for our own army, and Mastery of Elemental Winds for Lich Priest, all characters. When 2 or more units in the same army share this attribute, something intensity increases the power of spells cast. Oh, that is not bad. But we just need more Lich Lords in this, or sorry, Lich Priests out there. We don't have a lot. This is an attack spell. Give him that one. So you can basically kill stuff more, get more experience. General idea there. This guy, a Lich Priest of Light. Trap Soul. So this is one of the ones we picked up through our little confederation with Katep. Because I usually don't recruit
Hey Gimpy,
Light Priests.
it is time to take a break. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support, or you can watch the ads during the break, or you can type !treats in chat. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
Unbreakable. So the Time Warp, what's this do? So speed, charge bonus, melee attack. That's a nice little buff. Mr. Light Priest. This is minus 10% to the lore of light spells, cooldowns. Miscast base chance is reduced by 15%. So again, this is just a buff, so is this one. Exorcism. So leadership +4, immune to psychology, affects allies in range, all. So every time you cast a spell, everybody all our friendlies get this buff for 15 seconds. Burning Gaze. So this is the attack spell. So we give him Arcane Conduit. This is his ability to regenerate. So our power recharges +40%. Let's get that one. So we can crank out more spells that way during combat. Vukrul's. What should we give Vukrul's? Our little Tomb King general guy. Tomb Strike. We won't run out of War Sphinx, so Tomb Strike. So Tomb Strike is a nice little... Come on. So base weapon damage +30%, melee attack +24, and can cause terror. I think right around a giant stone kitty would be causing more terror. Cause more terror. More power? Yeah, that's what this is. What's your stuff anyway? That's your weapon. Ability restock. I don't even remember you picking this thing up. Replenishes ammunition. Gives you armor though. Ammunition. I don't think you have a ranged attack though. I think we got this from dwarves, is my guess. He's got the mace to bash things around with that. Obsidian amulet, so armor, spell resistance, and then strength for beating up on stuff. Okay, so you're good there. Ooh, this guy's got 2 points, Mr. Necrotect. Shop D. This is constructed cost reduction all build. Yes, local province. No weapon for you, so it's better melee, I guess. Oh, there's Tomb Strike now for you. Khalida picked up a point. What level is she now? 33. Start buffing our arming. I don't even know what's in our armory anymore. So some infantry, some constructs. So melee defense for constructs for the first level. All maxed out. Stone. So that's cavalry we don't have, and this will just be regular infantry. Let's make them tougher. See, she only has 4 units of infantry, and she has 5 of constructs. Let's do the constructs, I guess. Unless we want to make her stronger. Forget about this stuff up here. So, Legionary Barrage. This is if she gets in trouble. Hit points are less than 50%, then you start killing stuff with damage. Asif. So, immune to contact. Don't care about that. Melee attack for stalkers and, yeah, units we don't have in the army. You just make her more hit points and faster. Yeah, let's do that. Faster. So she can run around and beat the crap out of stuff in combat. Because that's her main job. Ride around a little stone snake and crush stuff with her venom staff. Okay, we're done. Okay, so I do need to take a break. Gotta go talk to Mrs. Gimpy about something I forgot about. And we'll continue this turn when I get back, I think.
Land of the dead.
Yeah, because we have a little bit of combat to do here. So when we come back, we'll do this little fight and continue from there. That's right, moving too fast.
Address me as your highness. Undead seas.
Okay, so gonna take a break, get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. Be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very, very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.